Hello, 你好，大家好，こんにちは，สวัสดีครับ. Once again, I am at Beimen Station, the Beimen Station, on the way to Darchang. And while at it, I'll do another walk through the Taipei City Mall, which is kind of sometimes confused with the underground K Mall adjacent to it. But this is the one that is right next to the Beimen Station. And it's one of the centers of, yeah, and this is the mall where it starts. It's one of the centers of the otaku culture here in Taiwan. Okay, everything's closed for some reason. Just like the Ximending area, and to a lesser extent maybe the Guanghua Plaza area. But it also has kind of little subculture of Southeast Asian diasporas. So you see there's some Malaysian food here, Indonesian, Malaysian. They tend to congregate around here. There's a sizable population of domestic helpers, possibly nurses going forward, live-in caregivers and all, babysitters, basically all kinds of domestic help and junior medical stuff. So they will tend to congregate around here in their spare time. Oh, these are quite interesting. Strange. Okay. But mainly it's always been the place for the nerdy otaku-like culture, largely influenced from Japan. So there used to be a kind of uniform maid cafe here, maybe it's still around. All kinds of gaming and toy shops of, yeah, like this one here. All kinds of cards, maybe some figurines inside. So this is one area of the life in Asia that I'm utterly unfamiliar with. I can't say I have any level of knowledge of understanding of the various subgenres, subcultures, even at the surface level animation, anime per se. So aside from some general, more like mainstream Studio Ghibli type, or the very culturally significant ones, I have no idea what's going on here with regards to the games and animation and toys. Kind of, these are all kind of overlapping commercial franchises. So using every channel to generate revenue. So in a way, this is quite similar to the gaming arcades in Japan, but maybe not as impressive. They don't have really like impressive gaming setups here. Mostly same toy vending machines like they have in the street in Japan or in shopping malls. Hardware wise, they're pretty good, I'm assuming. This is Taiwan anyways. It's the actual gaming shop, is it? No. Figurines. there's more of this stuff. Actually less, but similar shops in Guanghua Plaza and in the Xintian Center. This one here. So right now in the afternoon, it feels a little bit empty, but it does get actually pretty crowded. It's the typical stuff. Okay. There's more. There's more. There is so much. There is paraphernalia that I have no idea what it means. Maybe I missed out on something, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. Bandai Namco. So that's what I know. That's one thing I know. Bandai. They were the company that released Ghost in the Shell, I think, the original franchise. I used to live nearby in Dadaochang, and I used to come here for some cheap hardware, like phone accessories and stuff like that. It's pretty handy. Creed. There's something new. So it's a fairly long mall, maybe a mile long, both ways, and there's two main aisles. And at the end there will be another mall, the underground K Mall, but I won't be going there. One thing you can always procure in Taiwan in large numbers, varying quality, is water bottles. They make them locally, and umbrellas. Although umbrellas are now mainly from China, I think. So there's also a bunch of jade and similar, like mineral stone shops. Okay, graphic novels, of course. Bags, another place, another thing to buy here. It's a good place for the bags. And some pretty awful t-shirts, Taiwan branded t-shirts. We'll have a look at them later. So we've been walking for how long? Maybe 5 minutes. This is not the end yet. More bags. Bags are almost exclusively out of China now. There's very few, maybe some small design shops that still contract them out here in Taiwan, but they all tend to be expensive. Most of the mass-produced stuff is either China or Vietnam. But even in China, the production is kind of, I wouldn't say declining, but it's not growing as much. I used to have a friend, I still have a friend in China who runs a bag factory, and they're quite struggling. Yeah, in Dongguan. So there's a fair bit about various phone equipment, but if you want actually better quality, more choice, maybe go to the Guanghua area. There's a whole street that sells streaming and filming equipment. So this is kind of the end of this part of the city mall, and then there's a bunch of other malls that are connected to it, but we won't be going there. So this is the very end of the Taipei City Mall, but there is a second alley, so we've already seen just about one half. Yeah, so let's go back and have a quick look at the second half of it. Southeast Asian goodies. I saw the Thailand flag. So this other aisle is mainly garments. The t-shirts that I mentioned, you can get a whole bunch of Taiwan branded t-shirts. Yeah. Yeah. I bought a few of them for myself, another time for some friends, and they don't last very long. The fabric is not that strong. If you want real good lasting t-shirts, you can buy them in the designer shops in Dadaocheng in Dihua Street, but they will be quite pricey, expensive. Like these ones here, about 100, 200 NT per t-shirt. The ones in Dihua Street will be like 400, 500. I even bought, I think for 600, some limited prints, local designers, but they lasted quite long. Yeah. So more umbrellas, like I mentioned. Umbrellas are cheap, plentiful in Taiwan. You always buy them by the dozen. So more garments, footwear, some hats. Okay, receiving operation is going on. More umbrellas. This is the shop where I used to buy my umbrellas when I live nearby. Here there's also a shop, a couple shops where you can buy cell phones. It's one of the places in a pinch you can find a cheap cell phone. I think with the SIM card. I've seen some Indonesian or Filipino guys buying some prepaid SIMs, so I guess that works. Have a short trip. Yeah, maybe this one. Oh, there used to be a massage place, traditional Taiwanese back massage. It's gone. That one used to be fairly affordable. 150 NT for 20 minutes session. Quick and dirty. It's gone. Yeah, I think I bought one of my backup phones from here. A cheap one. Nintendo Switch. Okay. PlayStation. So you can kind of try them out here on your commute, and then decide which one you want to buy. And I guess looking through the shops, you can quickly assess which platform has the games that you want. Make your choice, or Nintendo or Sony. I don't know who else is out there. So that part will be mostly some Indonesian eateries. There used to be a couple of cheap Japanese restaurants here, but it looks like they're gone as well. Everything's changing. The shops on this side seem to be closed permanently, I guess. Looks like they didn't survive in the last couple of years. Okay, cheap store has always been around. So Indo Suara, Indonesian, Lingos. It's more like these Taiwanese. It's the other one. It's my cheap Japanese restaurant. Donburi is gone. Yeah, this part seems fairly deserted. Japanese fashion is gone. Malaysian, Indonesian fashion is gone. Oh, moved. They moved. I'm back here. So I need to get out of the station. So that was it. One quick walk through the Taipei City Mall. The underground mall right next to Beimen Station. Yeah, kind of the lower end spending. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.